Welcome to AVibeAbove, where we embark on a journey to ignite your inner power and manifest the life you desire. In a world that's rapidly changing and often feels uncertain, this podcast is your sanctuary for discovering the tools and wisdom to navigate these times with grace and confidence. Throughout each episode, we'll uncover the secrets of mindset mastery, delve into the art of manifestation, and explore the transformative potential of energy and frequency. Whether you're here to enhance your spiritual connection, optimize your health with alternative solutions, or cultivate abundance in all areas of your life, you'll find practical wisdom and inspiration here. Together, let's awaken your consciousness, harness your innate gifts, and step into a life of purpose and fulfillment. As the world shifts, it's more important than ever to rise above and embrace the limitless potential within you. And now, get ready to expand your horizons with today's episode. Welcome to AVibeAbove, where we challenge the norms and explore ways to elevate our lives and the world around us. I'm your host, Dawn Ranieri, and today we're going to dive into something that's been really heavily weighing on my mind, and I'm probably sure it has been on yours as well. We are living in a time where it's no longer enough to sit back and let others dictate what's best for us. Whether it's the food we eat, the products we use, or what our children are learning in our schools. It's very clear that we need to ask harder questions. So today, we're pulling back the curtain and exploring why now is the time to challenge these systems and how can we become that catalyst for change. This is about protecting our children, improving our health, and securing a better future for everyone. So let's get started. Did you know that the same cereal brands that are sold in the US are offered in healthier versions in other countries? I mean, why is it okay to load our cereal with artificial dyes, these high fructose corn syrups, and harmful preservatives here, but not in Europe? This is a real painful reality. We've been conditioned to trust brands that don't always have our best interests at heart. And this isn't just about Kellogg's. It's a systemic issue across the board. So take a moment and think about what this means for our children. These are the foods they start their day with. These are the foods that fuel their bodies and minds. And yet the very companies we rely on are compromising their health. Everyone, this is why questioning matters. It's not about fear. It's about awareness. When we start asking why, we actually open the door to understanding, and from there, we're able to create change. So food is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's talk about some of the other areas where we need to be paying attention to. Now, going through this list may trigger some of you, but I want you just to really listen and see where you can question some of these, okay? So the first one is vaccines and medications. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to say that you have the right to ask questions. Look at the vaccine schedules. Why are there so many recommended vaccines for children in the US compared to other countries? Are all of them necessary? This is where it's so important to take the time and research the ingredients. Understand the risks and the benefits. And most importantly, trust your gut when making decisions for yourself and your family. The second one I want to talk about is EMF and 5G exposure. So this technology we use every day, it's in our phones, our Wi-Fi routers, our smartphone devices. It's convenient, but at what cost? Studies are showing that EMF and 5G exposure raise legitimate concerns about long-term health effects. I'm not going to say to ditch technology altogether, of course not. But there are always ways to reduce exposure. So for example, use airplane mode when you can. Turn off your Wi-Fi at night. And also consider investing in EMF blocking products I also like to have shungite, which is a black crystal, around the house. Even if you have it in magnet form and you can put it on your phone, you can put it on the microwave, which the radiation from a microwave is unbelievable. But when you have this crystal in either like a sticker form, it's got the crystals in it, or even the crystal itself in areas, it can help block that frequency. All right, so let's get to number 3, personal care products. So think about the products that you use every day. Your shampoo, your lotion, your makeup. Have you ever really looked at the ingredient list on these? Many of these items contain endocrine disruptors and carcinogens that are absorbed into your skin. Switching to clean organic products might feel overwhelming at first, but even small changes can make a difference. Start with the products you use most, like body wash or deodorant, and go from there. And of course, if you need any ideas of specific brands, definitely feel free to reach out to me. Okay, I want to shift gears and talk about something just as important: education. What are our kids actually learning in school? Are they being prepared for the real world? Or are they being shaped to follow a system that doesn't serve their individuality? For example, we often hear about the lack of financial literacy, critical thinking skills, and emotional intelligence in school curriculums. These are the tools kids need to navigate their life, yet they're not prioritized. As parents, guardians, or even concerned citizens, it is up to us to advocate for change, attend school meetings, ask questions, and push for curriculums that prepare children for a better future. This can feel overwhelming, but I promise you, small steps lead to big change. Here are some ways that you can get started. Number 1, organize and build communities. Find others who share your concerns. Start a Facebook group or host local meetings to discuss these issues. Write letters and petitions. Your voice matters. Whether it's at a school board, a corporate office, or a government representative, your concerns can spark change. It's also important to educate yourself and others. Knowledge is power. Share what you learn with friends and family. Sometimes a single conversation can open someone's eyes. And lead by example. Make changes in your own life. Buy organic when you can. Reduce your tech exposure. And teach your kids how to question and think critically. As we head into 2025, a universal 9 year in numerology, we're being called to focus on humanity and great causes. This isn't just about individual action, it's about collective awakening. We have the power to create a better world, one that values health, security, happiness, and unity. But it starts with each of us choosing to step up and take action, even when it's uncomfortable. Let's remember that questioning isn't negative. It's necessary. It's how we grow, evolve, and protect what matters the most. So thank you for joining me today on AVibeAbove. I challenge you to take one step this week. Maybe it's reading labels at the grocery store, reducing screen time, or starting a conversation with someone about these topics. And if this episode resonates with you, please share it. Let's spark the conversations that lead to real change. And if there's something that you want to make sure that I focus on in an upcoming podcast, please reach out. Until next time, stay curious, stay empowered, and remember, together we can rise above. Many blessings.